issue. I don't want to waste time talking about money. It's not
I'm gonna let y'all talk. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay, that's between you two. And so if you feel like she's being exploited and doesn't recognize it, then that's something you should counsel with her about. But if you feel that's not an issue here, that's not something that you feel you're being used about or whatever, then it's not an issue. And you say that's not an issue. You're much more interested in whether or not he is being faithful and treating you with dignity and respect, or whether he's using you and then going off and betraying you and then coming back and playing you for a fool.
Mm-hmm. That's exactly the problem.
And he went off while you were still on the show, and he did get involved with somebody else. And he came back and said, well, I didn't know if we had a real relationship or if this was just on the show, right?
Yeah, because he didn't know where things were going. So let's just start off, make sure we start off on the wrong foot. Let's just start out that way then. Yeah, because you can't keep it in your pants. You want us to keep our relationship private, but you can't even keep your privates private.
Look, this is what I'm talking about, yo.
No, that's how it is.
Do you not
that's
see
how
her?
it is.
All right, no reason to yell. I'm right here.
There's no reason to yell.
Look, these one-liners, stop. Please
the
stop.
one-liners, that's how I feel, Nelson.
You love when the crowd laughs. You love when they clap.
You never validate my feelings.
This is what you're
You
known
never
for.
do.
Okay,
you blame it on me. You cheated. That's
Angela
it.
says Nelson has horrible anger issues.
Nelson has serious anger management issues. He tends to get violent. He's grabbed my wrist. He has broken my TV. He's broken my shoe rack. He just loves to throw things.
I do have anger problems. I let my anger get the best of me.
One time we were in the city with some friends and he got very, very angry, yelled at me the entire way to the car.
I know I'm wrong, but I'm so angry at this moment. I'm just finding any little thing.
That's when I really got scared because he just wasn't calming down. And that's when I knew I had to call the police because I was afraid he might put his hands on me. As soon as the operator picked up, and then Nelson walked into the room and he grabbed the phone from me. He ripped my nail off of my finger and there was blood everywhere. And the cops came in and he was told that if he came back to my apartment that night that he would get arrested. The next morning, I opened the door and Nelson is there with all of his stuff. He just comes into my apartment like nothing happened.
Not even 24 hours later, I was back in bed with her, holding her. This is one thing I want to make very, very clear. I've never, ever put my hands on a woman, ever. But Angela, have you slapped me?
When you're grabbing my wrist and I'm trying to get you off, yes, absolutely. I'm gonna put my hands on you. You tried to restrain me, Nelson.
Angela, that wasn't even the night. That was another. You hit me multiple times.
You get it when you're grabbing me and I'm telling you to get off.
I was grabbing you.
Of course.
There's not a screaming contest. It's not a screaming contest, Angela. Angela, you got upset and angry with me when I told you about a girl texting me and DMing, didn't even touch you or nothing, but you slapped me a couple times. I said,
how were you in my face then?
Angela,
did I just run up
yes, you ran up on me,
across
Angela.
the room and slapped you?
Angela, yes,
or were you grabbing me, not letting me get away from the situation? I tried to walk away. I tried to walk away every single time.
Every time I would see my sister, there would be a new mark on her.
Angela, stop this. Stop this. Are you serious?
That's not true.
Exactly. That's what I'm talking about. Stop lying.
Yeah, no.
Why are you trying to
from the finger incident?
No.
What? She's just gonna throw her finger on.
Let me make something very clear right now. This young lady right here, her sister begs for to be back on TV. Begs for her. Looks up to, wants to be her sister so bad.
What are you talking about?
What you're doing right now?
What are you talking about? You're the one who wants attention from her.
What?
Are you kidding me? You're all up on social media 24/7.
Your sister doesn't.
Yeah.
Your sister doesn't agree with you at all.
What are you talking about?
I'm not a sugar mama.
You're talking about yourself. You're
Can we keep this about? Oh my God, I'm here to figure out.
This is an act right here.
You're talking about yourself. Stop it.
This is the act.
Stop. I'm here for my relationship and nobody's letting me talk. This isn't about you guys. I'm so.
She'll be back. There's no way to get out over there.